let's get to the practical aspect of Duo. So I picked this one example because I think it happens in a lot of companies, and I call it like email-driven operational case processing. So you have a teams, you have a roles where you need to check the emails, the information comes from the emails, and the team handles tens of emails with various informations, and it triggers some process. So we need to process the information from the email. It can be change of order. It can be a time of delivery or proposed delivery to warehouse, out of stock communication, and much more. And you as a person need to do some steps, and they are usually manual. So you need to think about like what's in the email. Then you potentially can need to call to the person to collect more information to make sure that this is the correct one. You need to go to some internal system to cross-check, and then you maybe need to put it somewhere to admin and then write email, call someone, and so on. And this is happening very often. And I think what we are seeing is that it takes a lot of time. It takes more than 40% of capacity of the teams. And yeah, basically one agent, if you consider like team of 10 people, can save 100K on the P&L and handle like multiple cases, which usually like teams don't need to even like work on, because this is a manual process and you want your team to focus on more valuable tasks. So let me share the screen and walk you through the process I have picked. So what we have here is this is like a manufacturer company, and there is a request from the vendor saying, hey, like Otto, I need 6 replacements of these units. It's high season. I need it ASAP. And of course, you usually read it too late. So sometimes you are not pleasing the customer because you have a lot of things to do. So it's great to have someone to check it and reply sooner, right? And what then the person usually does is it goes to some system. Usually it's some internal database, but for this example, I put a list of products in a sheet with some price tiers, and of course I have a list of vendors, and they have multiple tiers, and I have some discount attached to it. And then I have some order management system where I need to actually write the order. And before I write it, I calculate the price, call to the client, make sure that everything is set. And once it's done, I will just send the confirmation email. So I have the agent ready, but before I will go and show you the run, I just wanted to show you like how we think about building the agent. And Tom has already said it that you want to treat agent as your colleague. So also the way how we are building it is like how you delegate tasks to your colleague. So I prepare here the instructions, which basically are describing things I have just walked you through. So I'm just copying here. Before that, I can connect some integrations, or I can put some credentials there on some high level informations, and these tasks which I'm delegating as to colleague, I'm delegating to do.
Martina, that doesn't matter. You might have seen a little microphone icon there, and you can also speak to Duvo about your process, and that voice agent is instructed to really extract all process details from we say like even most unstructured person, right? So imagine some of your more junior colleague, when you ask them about the process, they will say, hey, so I receive an Excel file, I do this, and then I then go to SAP and then change this. Yeah. Okay, but maybe they forgot somebody needs to approve. Yeah. And our voice agent is really good at extracting that knowledge. Here we are working with the text, which is, we're assuming that Martin is capable of at least describing the steps and then Duvo enhancing them. Sorry, just wanted to
Yeah, that's
talk about the voice functionality, which is pretty neat.
it's a great point. Like you don't want to talk to consultant who will then set it up for you. You can talk to AI by themselves, or you just don't want to type, and we will help you to build it. And basically, what it does is it translates to instructions which are like more complex, more detailed, but still readable for you as a business. And then what you do is you run the agent, and you basically observe what agent does. And if you want to tweak something, you can provide feedback to the agent as you would do to a colleague. So I have here already agent which already has some couple of tweaks. So what I do is I will run the agent, and let's see what is happening. So one great thing about Duvo is that the agent is actually showing what it's doing in a way that even a business person can read and can understand how the agent thinks about different steps, what the agent is doing, so I can easily check the work of the agent. And it's also great because you can then easily audit the work of the agent, and you can see, okay, so here made the decision. So it's actually easier to then kind of understand how the agent was thinking rather than your colleague where the outcome you don't know what was.
And Martina, maybe important context we should add is nobody is expected to watch this every time it runs, right? I think, you will see, because, we're trying to make it very precise. It does take a lot of time, but the only time you will see this in this form is when you set it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you schedule it and forget about it. And then it only maybe asks you for some approvals if you instruct it to do so. But basically, imagine you come to work every morning and all orders are already done.
Yeah. And now,
Marco, you are muted if you're saying something.
Yeah. The agent is already calling.
Yeah. So what agent is doing is he processed the order, and he's calling me to make sure that the order is correct. So I'm picking it up.
Hi there, I'm reaching out from Widget Co. Got a quick minute?
Yes, sure, go on.
Great, thank you for taking the call. I'm Otto from Widget Co. And I'm calling to confirm your recent order. Your confirmation number is SO202-51879. Let me quickly go over the details. You ordered 6 units of the UGT A200, Widget A, Premium, $15.94 each, totaling $95.64. The estimated delivery window is 3 to 5 business days. Does everything look correct on your end?
Can I change the quantity to 20?
I'm happy to help adjust your order. Let me check the availability for 20 units right away. One moment, please. I'm here if you'd like to continue. Would you like me to proceed with updating your order to 20 units?
Yes.
Thank you for confirming. I've updated your order to 20 units of the WGT A200, Widget A, Premium. The new total is $318.80. Your estimated delivery remains within the same window of 3 to 5 business days. I'll send a confirmation email with the updated details shortly. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Thank you, Otto. That was helpful. Take care. Bye.
You're very welcome. It was a pleasure helping you. Have a wonderful day and take care. Goodbye.
So what actually happened was, so the agent processed the order, and the order came from the email, and there was 6 pieces to process. So he found the vendor in the system. He found the price. He called me to confirm the price, and I instructed him to change the quantity. So what he basically did was he updated the quantity of the order, and now what the agent is doing is he's going to the system, which doesn't have any API, which is a standard in enterprise world.
Martin, show enlarge the browser.
Yeah, okay. And he's logging on behalf of me or like the client to finish the order there. And there is a lot of benefits with enterprise browsing. First, you can log in on behalf of someone. We can do also two-factor authentication, and you basically have like automation from day one because you don't have to wait for like a custom integration setup and so on. And also like you have a good control of like what is being inputted into the system, because the UI usually has some structure, some guardrails, so you cannot mess it up as like you have the same right as the person who would be logging on behalf of it. So that's a great thing. The other great thing is that we can actually upload and download files and working with them, which is part of a lot of processes. Like Thomas was mentioning looking at the reports. So usually what we are hearing is people actually downloading the reports and then looking at them. So agent can do the same and can combine it together, and they can look it on behalf of the people, which saves a lot of time. So these are the things which are actually helping making the automation powerful, and the time to value is super quick. Yeah, so what the agent is doing right now here is filling the orders to the order form. It's being calculated, and then it will submit the order to the system, and at the end the agent will send the confirmation email to client that this has been resolved.
Yeah.
So it's a simple case, but I like it because it shows a variability of capabilities. You can schedule the agent, and imagine when you have like 30 people in the team, and everyone can use the agent to process their manual work. So I think it's a relevant case, and we see it in the companies that a lot of teams are operating like this.
And crucial part of this once the agent finishes, Martina, you can show the scheduling, right? Because there you go.
Yes. So what you can do is you can enable the scheduling. You can schedule it at any time, which is super helpful. There are also other nice features. We understand that it's not practical every time to go to the system. So we want to be as close as possible to systems where people actually operate, which is some communication platform like Teams on Slack. So what is also possible is interact with the agent through these communications platforms, either like trigger them or get some feedback or get some confirmations and so on. So this is something which makes the adoption even better.
And it's of course it's designed that many users can use the agent, right? So like at Rohlik, we have a agent in commercial department. So 80 users logged in their own Duvo account, but part as one team, right? So you have agent acting on behalf of 80 users. It's not, agent doesn't have to be just one user.
Exactly.
And the agent has permissions only for that particular user who, for example, gave the agent these credentials, or agent who logged into Outlook. The agent doesn't see others people's emails, or the user doesn't see others people's emails. So we are very enterprise minded and enterprise first.
Exactly. And we are not building 60 agents for 60 people, as exactly as Thomas said. So you have one agent, you can actually share it to other people. You have different levels. They, for example, cannot change the instructions, but they can personalize it through the memory. So, and this is something where the agentic automation comes in place instead of like putting the notes and code, because we understand that each person have, for example, different vendors, they have different exceptions. So you need some space where you can personalize the behavior of the agent, but you don't want to necessarily change the core of the agent. You just want to personalize the instruction just for yourself.